Good morning, my Real News Media TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, taxi operator slapped with larceny charges. A taxi operator of Burnside Hill, Red Hills, St. Andrew, is facing larceny-related charges following an incident on Burke Road, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Akeem Beach, 35, has been charged with simple larceny, conspiracy to simple larceny, and malicious destruction of property. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that between 11:45 a.m. and 12:30 p.m., a man parked his Toyota Probox motor car on a section of the roadway and left to conduct business. Upon his return, he realized that the vehicle had been stolen. A report was made to the police and the vehicle was tracked, intercepted, and recovered. Beach, who was said to be the driver, was taken into custody. He was later charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. A court date is being arranged. Manchester farmer faces gun-related charges. A 60-year-old farmer has been slapped with multiple gun-related charges following an incident in his community of Muirhead District, Pike, Manchester, on Wednesday, February 5. John Cole has been charged with discharging a firearm in any place without a lawful reason, being in possession of firearm to cause injury, unauthorized possession of ammunition, possession of a prohibited weapon, and malicious destruction of property. Reports from the Christiana Police are that about 6:30 p.m., a man was at home when he reportedly heard gunshots, which were followed by a sound coming from a section of his house. He went to investigate and saw a bullet hole in a section of his bathroom wall. A report regarding the incident was made to the police and an investigation was carried out. During the investigation, Cole was arrested during an operation. A court date has not been finalized. Family devastated after teen chopped 7 times. Relatives of a 13-year-old Westmoreland girl who received approximately 7 chop wounds to her head and upper limbs are worried she will never fully recover. They are particularly concerned about her hands. Up to late Tuesday, the teenager was hospitalized in critical condition, but she was responsive. She's a very talented young individual. She has a bright future in front of her, and we did not know that this would have reached her in life at this time at such a young age, her brother, Brandon Hibberts, told the news during a visit to the family home in Cooleytown, Whitehall on the outskirts of Negril. The teenager had been expected to begin 8th grade in September. The girl is in a terrible situation right now, and the whole family is actually depressed and facing a rough situation right now, because we never expect that, added Hibberts. The girl's alleged attacker is said to be from another section of the community called Marl Hole. Residents there were tight-lipped when the news visited, claiming he was not originally from the area and they knew little about him. Efforts to get an update from the police proved futile, but the wounded girl's brother gave an account of what he was told took place at Marl Hole. I don't know if they were in any altercation or anything like that, or if they were together or whatever, but based on what I heard, they came in on a bike and some arguments started, and then all of that happened, he told the news. He said his sister is weak but able to recognize and to speak with family members. While Hibberts has suggested that the accused man, who is reportedly in custody, should be jailed if convicted, other residents argued that a more drastic punishment was suitable for someone who so viciously attacked a child. One Cooleytown resident, who gave her name as Miss Mitchell, described the incident as devastating and commiserated with the young girl's mother. The mother is a single mother who gets a lot of blame sometimes. It is the first I hear people in the community stand up for the mother and talk for the mother and say she try her best. There is very little that she can do, she stated. According to relatives, the child once left home and ignored her mother's pleas to return until the police intervened. I don't know how I could help her, but if she did just talk more and interact more with her family, because she interacts but she prefers strangers. So I'm saying that if she interacted more with her family, then maybe this would not have reached her, her brother said. Car wash employee in Maitland case identifies the pictures. An employee of a car wash on Lyndhurst Road in St. Andrew, where Police Constable Noel Maitland took a settee to be power washed in July 2022, on Tuesday identified the pictures of the day the piece of furniture was brought to the establishment. Maitland is on trial in the Home Circuit Court in downtown Kingston for murder and preventing the lawful burial of a corpse following the July 12, 2022 disappearance of his 24-year-old girlfriend, Donnelly Donaldson. Donaldson was an entrepreneur and a social media influencer. She was last seen alive at the Chelsea Manor apartment complex in New Kingston, St. Andrew, where Maitland lived. The former car wash employee is the 13th witness in the case to give evidence. She is doing so via video link from a location overseas. The 7-member jury will hear testimony from 33 witnesses in the case in total. After prosecutors showed her the first of a number of pictures from closed-circuit television footage, the witness said, "That's the man that brought the settee. He is under the shed of the service area where we wash the cars." The witness told the court that in the picture, Maitland was wearing a white t-shirt, brown shorts, and a pair of slippers. She also identified a truck, which she said had brought the settee to the car wash. On Wednesday, July 23, the witness had said she recalled a gray car driving onto the compound of the car wash about 9 a.m. and a brown man came out and spoke with her. She was asked by the prosecution to look around the courtroom to see if she saw the person she referred to as the brown man, and she replied that she did not see him. The prosecutor asked if she had ever seen the accused again after that day. She said that she had not. According to the witness, on the morning of the day when she spoke to the accused, he drove out and returned in the afternoon about 1 p.m. with a truck. He came with a settee in the back of the truck, blue and white truck. It was a brown 3-piece settee. They took it from the truck, the brown man and the 2 guys that accompanied him. They were putting the settee where the cars were washing, and I called out to them and spoke to them, she said. According to her, the brown man was short in stature and had a thicker body. Explaining the process of washing the settee, she told the court that she used a degreaser and bleach. "That's what we used to clean," she said, adding that she poured the degreaser on the right corner of the settee where there was a dark spot. She testified that she washed the settee with a power wash gun and observed what she believed was a lot of blood. That prompted the defense team to raise an objection, saying out that she was speculating that it was blood. Asked by the prosecution why she said it was blood, the witness explained that it smelled raw. "I said, Jesus, this one almost dead or him bleed out. Look like them kill somebody in it." The guy that came along with the brown man then came with vinegar. I spoke to him and told him to get 2 more bottles of vinegar, the witness said. "The brown man took the power wash gun from me. Him start wash the settee himself. It was right there standing. I don't know how long he was washing it, but it was not very long. It was longer than the duration I was washing it. I see a lot of blood like rice grain coming from the right corner of the settee," the witness told the court. She said she saw so much of what appeared to be blood that it was frightening. Asked if she had made any other observations, the witness said yes, and explained that a lot of flies were around the area and the spot was raw. The witness is scheduled to continue giving testimony on September 16. Phillips accuses JLP of politicizing rural school bus system. Opposition spokesman on transport, Michael Phillips, has dismissed the claims by Transport Minister Darrell Vaz that the opposition has chosen not to sensitize their constituents about the rural school bus system scheduled to come on stream in September. Mr. Phillips accused Mr. Vaz and the ruling Jamaica Labour Party of politicizing the school bus system.
There are images of persons campaigning, utilizing the buses. But even as a sitting member of parliament, it is not for me to be parading the bus around the constituency or any member of parliament. The buses belong to the JUTC, and Minister Vass said they'll be assigned to schools, and it is supposed to be the schools and the JUTC that is doing the promotion. But what we have seen are images of individuals, including my own constituency. I was never called, I was never notified that the bus was coming to Northwest Manchester. And it was the representative of Jamaica Labour Party who met the bus in New Green and decided to parade the bus around the constituency with persons clad in party paraphernalia. And we are seeing it right across the country, from St. Thomas to Westmoreland, where Jamaica Labour Party candidates, members of parliament, are parading around the buses, clad in their party colours, driving it around the country, parading the bus. Now, the concern that we have is how is it that we expect children to utilize these buses after we have politicized the whole school bus program. It is sad. It's a sad day, and I'm very disappointed in the response from Darrell Vass.
Investigators probing vandalizing of solar system equipment by policeman. The news has been informed that the police officer who was captured on video damaging the equipment of a solar system in St. Andrew has been removed from frontline duty. The officer has also been referred to a special unit to receive counseling. The incident occurred at 33 lane of Waltham Park Road in St. Andrew on Sunday morning. In the 20-second video clip, the policeman is seen overturning speaker boxes belonging to Full Force Sound. The police officer then kicked the sound system's console before overturning it. Assistant Commissioner Michael Phibbs, commanding officer for the Area 4 Police, told the news that he had seen the video and that an investigation has been launched. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.